So hey you guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Magical Princess on Steam Deck, and the first thing that I wanted to talk to you about was the support, because it does say that it's not fully supported, and it's kind of not true because you can do everything you need in the game, and it's very, very, very convenient because, as I've said in my full review on the Steam Deck, you never know. You never know how well the game is really going to be supported, and Valve can be, like, the smacks can be not that precise, and sometimes the game being partially supported or fully supported might not mean that you're gonna have a smooth experience, but in this case, the only thing that you kind of have trouble doing is naming the characters and setting up their birthdays. But other than that, like, the buttons and sticks work perfectly. They do everything that you need them to do, and I love it. And yeah, this is one of the things I love about Magical Princess, that it has good controls. Because like I had 4 stars with games of this type. It's basically very, very similar to Princess Maker. Princess Maker is a game where you have essentially you have a girl and you have to raise it. I have tried a few versions, and most of them were in Japanese, or I found one in English here on the Steam Deck, but the controls weren't it. It was I literally could not exit the game, you guys. I mean, within the game, and I could not save the progress, and it was required. But here you have autosave as well, and it's usually pretty good. It's not like the exact place where you left off, but it's pretty close. But yeah, also, as I've said before, you have to raise a daughter, and in here you have a few aspects to it. You basically have a really good story with a very cute character. I mean, and Alice does move, as you can see. And she does talk, as well as all the characters. They do have dubbing here. They move, so that's cool. And what's really cool is that as a woman, I don't feel really that character is all that male. Like, it doesn't bother me, and it doesn't hinder the immersion. So, first of all, this game has a really good story in it, really detailed, really well planned. It's not like anything super crazy, but I think the reason that I can relate to it so well is the fact that basically Alice is a hero's daughter who lives in precarious times where evil is trying to attack the city, and eventually she does have to help to protect it. And honestly, my country, so Russia, is at war right now. So living with that constant threat over my head is honestly really relatable, sadly. But outside of that, it's like you have to shape her character, you have to talk to her. You do have some choices to make. And it's very, very strategic. And here you have, now this is not really very exemplary in terms of how the game is going to work. Because festival is like a temporary thing in the game. Okay, art competition. Maybe I could pick walk around. And honestly, I don't like the festivals. I could never ever win. Yeah, so that was the festival, but like I said, the festival is like a temporary. And she also has a cat called Ebon that's very, very cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I can talk to Alice later, so you guys don't worry. One of the things that you have to do is you have a limited amount of energy right here at the top, as you can see, and you can only do so much with it, so it's very strategic. You do have to pick the classes that you are attending. I will have an extra class eventually down the line. I will add a skill that allows me to have one more class in here. Stamina, distance running, walking. I don't know. Okay. Let's speak magic and statistics as well as okay, so now she goes to classes and she can progress at a different pace. Right now it's like half the class at a time, but that would depend on her stats right here. Oh shit. I honestly hate the character she's going to meet. He's very, very annoying, even though he's beautiful. And that brings us to like next thing on the itinerary is the dating sim aspect. So you can study after school. This will give you extra points on this different stats on here. You can also develop different relationships and you can switch areas. So academy is basically school. Central Plaza is where you can work and also develop relationships with characters. So right now we can just chat because it's the beginning of the story. So basically later on we would be able to ask all the characters out on dates, both male and female. I'll show you how she works. And as you work, you can have money, and like improvement on some skills as well as like in general on that ability. And tailor and armor are respectively clothing shops. Like you can buy stuff here, you can sell them stuff, as you can see. Also, armory is the same, but we'll need weapons later on. It's going to be later on in the game when the monster fighting portion will be added here. And also the last area is outskirts, and in the outskirts you can have farming. Farming does not bring you money, but it does give you like vegetables and stuff. Church, honestly I haven't done this, but I think it boosts your morality. Training grounds is for stamina and like the ability to fight, and garden improves your charm. So let me show you each and every one of these. I'm honestly not a very religious person, that's why I haven't really tested the like the religious portion of the game. Okay, so and clinic is if someone is injured after a fight, you can go visit them there. Like again, one more thing that you can do, you can also have different skills added, like I said. Like in here you can get this skill. It's really useful when you're fighting, and when you're fighting you will also have this separate area that allows you to train to fight. And this is something very, very, very weird. The fact that I had a really not super high stat on like sport skills through training, but decently high. And again, monsters, they whipped my butt all the time for unknown reasons, so I don't know how this works. Like maybe I needed to train specifically in monster fighting, I don't know. And I took monster fighting classes as well. Yeah, but monsters whipped my butt in those fights. And what else? Yeah, so the dating sim aspect, as I said, and what I really like about this game is the fact that it has so many aspects, so many things to offer, and I'm going to show you some of the things we can also do at home. We can do family trip. Right now we can't, but a family trip is usually like what it says. It's basically a little story where mom and dad go, poor dad and his daughter go to, me and my daughter go to like some place, and there's dialogue, there's this really cute art going on, but you do need money for it, I believe. And the further you go, like the more expensive those trips get. So yeah, there is also that one. And I really like about this game is the fact that it does offer so many different things to do. It's So basically it's a parenting simulator, it's a dating sim, it's a monster fighting game, it's a strategic game where you have to think about what you want to really do and what you want to prioritize. And I want to say that I really that I already done this game once, and overall I'm really happy with like the outcome. I mean, I did not have very high morals because I accidentally ended up doing some bad things. Like, I did not know that selecting certain things would lead to my daughter doing bad things. I did not know that, and I did not have a really high morale. And what's really realistic in this case, that when morality is really low, she would get really stroppy on me, and it was so realistic. I was like totally transported to my own teenage years when I was super stroppy, and I really loved that aspect. I really loved how realistic that was. But all in all, the only thing that I did not like was the fact that I could not complete France route. I could not be with the partner I wanted to be. I think it's down to the fact that I discovered way too late in the game that dating was actually allowed. I talked to my characters a lot, but I discovered way too late in the game, literally, that you could go out on dates with them actually, and I did not go on an update. So yeah, that led to the fact that I was single. But what was really interesting is that my daughter became a paparazzi, and I don't know, I think it was a good life for her, and I'm really happy. And what's also super cool is the fact that I did not have to like knife to my throat to fight monsters, because this wasn't the aspect of the game I really enjoyed, because I did not understand fully, as I said, how it worked and why was I whooping my butt all the time. Plus, I had already so many things to do, like, you have job, you have dates, you have school, you have, I don't know, your dad, your family tips, and oh my god, it just was not enough energy literally to do it all, and monster fight on top of that on a regular basis. So yeah, that's something I've neglected, but it did not really give me a super bad ending, which obviously makes me really happy. So yeah, I absolutely would recommend this game if you are into parenting simulators, if you are into dating simulators, if you are into monster fighting, but that's going to be like Smash 4-3. You can't do just one single thing in here, you have to do all that. And if you like a really good story, honestly, I got emotional at some parts of it. So yeah, I would really recommend it. And also, one of the things I would like to mention is the fact that this does have a demo version on Steam. And if you play the demo, they will give you a little discount on the actual game itself. That will last for a few days. So yeah, I got this game discounted, and it was honestly okay price for a Steam game. So yeah, I hope you enjoy playing Princess Maker as much as I have. Thanks, bye.